Hello everyone, Sibling Power here, and today we are looking at oh, I'm sorry. Today we are looking at Mr. Crayfish's construction craft mod. We are joined here today by Mr. Sun, as always. He will bring the sun down. Apparently it was almost sunset. He brings the sun down. We're actually going to be doing this in game mode. S for a minute, and I'm going to grab my awesomeness items. I'll explain what these are for. These are my crazy baka items. I'll explain what these are for in a little bit. I don't need the food because I'm playing, hopefully, in peaceful mode. Yes, peaceful mode. And yeah, let's get to the mod. So oh, yes, this mod focuses around construction and the oh god, stupid cold, die. Focuses around construction and all construction related things. So I'm gonna need the item here called the planning table, and this planning table's crafted using 4 wooden planks, 2 wooden logs, sorry, I didn't mean to jump there, and 1 crafting table. And you can get the planning table. When placed down, it looks just like this. Breaks quickly with the fist. See, like, I'm in game mode and I just punched it and it broke. So, yeah, really interesting item. I should make room here on my bar. Like, I don't need my food, actually. Yeah. Okay, so planning table. Next here you'll definitely need is the blueprint. Yeah, so this is the crafting recipe for the blueprint. It is this oh god. It is 9 paper filling up your table. You will get this blueprint. And you'll get a blank one. And you'll need to put your designs on this, the design you want to make on this blueprint. So I'm gonna go into creative mode and grab something for a second. Alright everyone, I'm back, and as you can see I grabbed a couple more blank blueprints. Hold on. Game mode S, because we'll need to be in S. I'm gonna put a couple more of. I'm gonna put these away because we only need 1 right now, but we'll need more. And for the next item, you'll need construction block. This oh wait, sorry. I meant to show you what the blueprint did. I'll just tell you about the construction block. The construction block is crafted with 4 diamonds, and this is essentially how you start using the mod. So yeah, you'll need the diamonds, and the wood's pretty easy to get, just 1 plank and then 4 logs. Wood's pretty easy to get. The hardest stuff that this mod needs is the diamonds and the paper, I'd say. And paper's easy if you find some sugar cane. So, yeah, so the mod... easily the hardest thing you need to get started here is the 4 diamonds. But once you've got that, this block never goes away. So you can use this block over and over and over again, and does not require a tool to pick up, just like the planning table. And the arrow will show you what direction your building will face, and the building actually spawns right where I'm standing at the corner of the block. I forget which corner it is, but it spawns right at the corner of the block, facing in the direction shown on the block. So that is how you decide your shapes of your buildings. And to make this construction block work, you will need this little doodad. This little doodad is the hammer, crafted like this, crafted in a like hammer shape. It's like a pickaxe except with a little extra. And yeah, it's very basic. used to make the construction block work. And since we've got all the needed materials, there is of course this, which I do not understand at all. That's why I put question marks, called the construction hat. It says donors only, and I don't know how you can become a donor. It does give you armor, because as you can see, I take it off. My armor is lower now. I put it on, my armor's back. It does give you armor, but there is absolutely, not even out here, any kind of animation for it. So it's invisible armor. I don't know if that's good. It says donators only. I don't know how you donate to a mod. Maybe it's a server thing. I don't know. But yeah, it's very confusing. And it does provide a small armor boost. Here, I'll take off all my diamond armor and see what its boost is. Yeah, okay, one. But it is pointless. So, if you want to look cool, it is pointless. And next we have an item which can only be achieved from creative mode because it has no, no crafting recipe. So, if you want to use this mod, you'll need to have cheats on if it's a survival world, because you need this to use the mod. And there's no crafting recipe for it. So I think that's pretty stupid. But we should see it. It says read wiki before use. I'm just gonna tell you what it does, cause I'll tell you exactly how to use it. You use it to essentially get your blueprints. Let's say we wanted to multiply this throne. Like we wanted another throne here. You will need to right click on the first block, and then if it was a perfectly square structure, you could do this. Like this throne is not perfectly square, but it does it's sort of in a square shape, so I can do this. For more advanced structures, I'll show you what you need to do. And okay, now I've selected the two sides. You see down in my chat, it says you can now save the selection by holding shift and pressing right click with the pencil. And now I will call this my throne. Save it. Okay, and now you'll see in my chat, it saved it to my buildings file. That is a file that's, I believe, added with the mod. I've never seen it before in my .minecraft, but it's added it to my building file, so I can now make it using the planning table. And now I will display the planning table. But I will do so in my cool house that I made using MC Edit and a lot of building. But, yeah, this is my awesomeness Baka house here. It's got a little porch to keep mobs away from my front door. It's got some torches so that they don't spawn in the porch. It's got an address. This is not my real address. It's just a random address that I thought up. It's got all sorts of stuff. It's got a nice kitchen, counter, and furnaces. It's got crafting over here. Upstairs we have our enchantment library, I guess you could call it, and we got some painting. And up in the end, then we got a little attic up here. That's nothing in it because it's an attic. And yes, so in here I will use our planning table. And in here we will plan. So as you can see, it's got throne here, and oh god, I forgot one major thing in the mod, which I saw the solution to outside. Oh, there he is, a squid. Okay, so you'll need to kill squids a lot in the mod and get their ink sacks. And ink will be used to, well, to make the mod run. There are 2 building packs which come on the mod thread. If you can download them, you can try. I could not get the building packs to download, so everything I'll be making is stuff that I made. And I made something earlier as well I called it the small shack. If you want to see that, I will show you. that I'm gonna go get some more blueprints. Hold up 1 second. Alright, I've got all my blueprints, and now we're ready. So I'm gonna first show you my small shack. No, you put the blueprint over here, and you put the required ink in here, and this is how you draw the small shack. And I will also draw you my throne as well. Let me take the small shack blueprints out and draw you my throne. So for the small shack, I'm not gonna make it because I don't have the materials and I don't want to do another edit. But essentially, it is a nice way to show you how the materials work. Why is there a small shack and a blank in here? Throne. I'm lost because all of these look the exact same. Pencil, you're done. You can go up there. Ink sacks as well. Alright, so gotten down to business. Let's say I wanted to duplicate my throne over here. I wanted to duplicate it over here a little bit from the other throne. And so I'd place the construction block. Now, I'll show you first with the small shack what this does. It goes up here. This is not a mod that adds, the power to make things not without using all the required materials, because you do need all the required materials. This is exactly what was in my small shack. I don't know why it collected grass, so you'd need to collect grass, and this, I don't know how you'd get this. So, yeah. Be careful how you do it, otherwise the blueprints will be impossible to make and create in survival mode, and you'll need to go in creative mode to grab the required materials. But we're not going to make a small shack. We are going to make the throne, because I do have the materials for that. The throne, and as you see, I guessed correctly when I built the throne, and I have gotten the 5 red wool and the blocks of gold. And now you'll notice this is what this is for. You just place the materials. Once you've gotten all the materials that is required, the start button will highlight. Click start, and now you can begin. So you right click this with the hammer, and it's like every 10 whacks or so. Boom. Okay, the first layer of the building will build. And this is taken from like those games where, like the Facebook games where you're building something and you gotta whack it a lot of times. I seem to have cut off the end of the throne here, but oh well. And we will continue whacking it. Continue either that or my throne is... Oh, I get it. The throne is facing this way. Huh. It's weird how it understood which direction the throne was supposed to face. But yeah, now my throne is facing this way. I don't know which direction, if you were to build a perfectly square building, would be the front. But now we break it, and you'll notice that the blueprint has worn, you'll get a couple of uses from these blueprints. Yeah, because the blueprints wear out. So yeah, you'll get a couple uses from those blueprints. So you don't need to make them too many. But yeah, now I have two thrones, and we are going to game mode C to do the next section, because what I want to do, I want to duplicate my great house. Yeah, so I don't know, some stuff I'm sure is gonna glitch. Stuff always glitches with these kind of mods. So yeah, I'm gonna just destroy the small shack and the throne blueprints, as well as these, because we only need one more blueprint. And also destroy the exact, we won't need that. And we'll need the pencil. So I have uncovered this corner of the building, because this is what we need to click. Hopefully this will work. I really am hoping this works. But yeah, so as said, we are going to click the bottom corner of the building. Fly up. This is what this block is here for. And click the top corner. And now we are going to go down, shift, right click. And this is going to be my dream house. This is just going to be my dream house. Save it. Okay, and now I've made my dream house, and we'll go into the dream house to plan. So I can imagine, yes, it's a big building because it requires 22 ink sacks, and it requires 22 ink sacks. However, because I am in creative, I do not need to spend those. I will just draw it. I now have my dream house blueprint, and we can now go and build it. It's gonna appear backwards, I think, but I don't mind that. So we're gonna go and find a nice area to build it in, something big. I can't find any, but I'm just gonna say right behind the dream house. We're gonna duplicate it. No, that's too close. I don't know why I'm humming Indiana Jones. But yeah, that was Indiana Jones, so no one will go, you copyright. So yeah, I'm humming Indiana. I don't know why though. Sliding, I found a good spot. So now we're gonna take the blueprint for my dream house. Don't click materials. Yeah, you'll see it does require pretty much everything. It'll even duplicate the planning table. Doesn't look like it's duplicating everything though. It does not need, as it seems, it doesn't want to duplicate it'll duplicate my sign, but for some reason, it's duplicating grass. But for some reason, it will not duplicate. It wants 49. I don't know why it wants those. It will not duplicate. Oh, yeah, duplicated the bookshelves. Did it duplicate the paintings? No, it didn't. Okay, paintings, not gonna work, and the roses, not gonna work. So we're just gonna click start. It's gonna build instantly because it's lagged a bit, but it will build instantly. It's cut off the edge here a little bit. Yeah, it's cut off the edges, but the torches spawned in okay. The sign spawned in weird, so we need to fix that. But it is a mod, and it does bug out sometimes. Yeah, all the torches are in weird. I get that. Pretty much weird torches. So we need to be careful in fixing these torches here. But overall, it does seem the mod has quite okay duplicated my home. And it even got the roses too. That's impressive. It got them without requiring them, so maybe it did give me a little bit. But overall, this is not much of a give. Let's see how it's done upstairs. It has duplicated everything up here, and it has, of course, messed up the torches. Okay, so yeah, take the torches out of your building. That's the only thing I can say might fix them. But yeah, take the torches out. It did not duplicate the paintings also, so take the paintings out of the old building and put them in the new one. You want to go up. It got the attic perfect, actually. These torches are not at all, except for this one. So attic, yeah. And the bed's fine. Wow, it even fixed, did it actually? Because I know in Minecraft that bed sometimes gets, so that's the original dream house. This is the duplicated one. I know in Minecraft sometimes the bed gets a texture glitch. And I think it even just fixed my texture glitch, so. Yeah, it's very nice. Very nice mod that we are having here. No, okay, the bed doesn't have the texture glitch. I know sometimes it does. But yeah, guys, this was the Mr. Crayfish's construct. I didn't know if I said Mr. Crayfish. He made a furniture mod. This is Mr. Crayfish's construction mod. Leave a like and subscribe for more mod showcases, and you will see me in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.